has one life.
Attack it! I'm done. I'm out.
闇を欺いて刹那を交わして刃すり抜け奴らの隙をつけ貫いた想いが未来を開く Like a burning stone 熱く Like a burning stone 血脈に刻まれた因縁に浮き上がる消えない誇りの絆握りしめて
Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are completing Dragon Slayer. Just for a recap on the last episode, we developed a strategy for the final boss of this quest. A strategy so powerful that if it works, it could be the lowest level Elvarg kill without flinching, being around 23 combat. This strategy would use wine and magic to slay the dragon, wine being a really strong form of healing food, and magic being incredibly high damage. This strategy is well and truly possible. However, before I could start the quest, I had a few grinds to do. Firstly, I needed to meet the smithing requirement for the quest and build up a cash stack, so I mined and smithed for iron equipment and sold that off to get enough money to buy a ton of runes. Then I went to town on the Dark Wizards, slaughtering them one by one, which is quite handy for training magic because they drop multiple runes to help me in my journey, such as laws and natures. With that grind out of the way though, our adventure to take on one of RuneScape's most iconic quests begins. Dragon Slayer is a rite of passage to access the Champions Guild. Through our questing, we have proven ourselves a worthy hero just to enter the guild, but to really be a member? Well, the Guildmaster redirects us to Osrs for a quest, the guy that smiths rune plate bodies, and he tasks us with killing the Dragon of Crandor. To do this, we need three things. Number one is a shield to protect us from dragonfire, a ship, and then a map that directs us to Crandor. The first two are easy. The Duke of Lumbridge will easily give us a shield that can protect us from dragonfire, and we can just buy a ship at HCIM. The map, however, is a bit of a challenge. It has been divided up into 3 pieces and is spread all across the world of RuneScape. The first piece has been hidden in Melzar's Maze. This place is a unique labyrinth loaded with challenging enemies, specifically a demon at the end. And this will be a real test as to whether or not my magic is going to be powerful enough to beat Elvarg. And to get through this maze, I need to kill the correct order of Melzar's minions and collect the keys they drop to open the doors. And to do this, I'm going to enlist the protection of Wayne Kerr 1, who will fend off the enemies as necessary. Maze cleared, well, we just have to kill Melzar and his demon. And with that, we have the first map piece collected. The second map piece has been hidden by a mage called Felzar, who, after talking to the Oracle of Ice Mountain, has sealed away the map piece behind a magical door. And to open it, we need an unfired bowl, wizard's mind bomb, lobster pot, and a piece of silk to break that magical seal. These are common ingredients, and I just find them really easy, unlock the door, and get the second map piece. The final map piece has been stolen by a goblin named Wormbrain, who we find in the Port Sarim jail. This goblin refuses to hand over the map unless we give him 10,000 gold, which is a lot, and I'm broke. But the Dark Wizards that we slaughtered dropped a significant amount of war runes, so we just killed the goblin and telekinetic grabbed the map piece. Last on the list was a boat. Being in Port Sarim, we quickly purchase one of the boats and enlist Ned as captain. Unfortunately, we couldn't set sail just yet. The boat was in poor condition and we would need nails and planks of wood to repair it. Smithing nails is really easy, however the planks created a unique challenge. In free-to-play, there is only one place where planks of wood spawn. the wilderness. This leaves me open to being killed by other players, and being a hardcore Ironman, well, there's only one life. Again, we enlist the protection of Wayne Kerr 1 and collect the planks. Thankfully, there were no players, and after repairing the boat and prepping all the supplies, we set out for Crandall. The first attempt was a failure, a close brush with death. But at that stage, a new strategy came to mind. What if we fought Elvarg in 2 trips? That means double the wine, and swiftly we gathered enough resources to repair the boat twice and set out twice more. This attempt was met with failure again. But worse this time. It was time to come up with a new strategy. To complete this quest, I had to abandon my goal of completing Dragon Slayer at a super low level. I couldn't handle failure again, and I could at least be happy killing Elvarg at a lowish level. Melee was the new plan. I spent weeks killing wizards and frogs, and I built up a completely new set of gear, and this is what we're running with. We're also going to be using stew as food instead of wine, as it heals a whopping 11 HP. Preparing the boat again, I set off, and this is the fight. After 20 whole minutes, success! It was done, the greatest quest in RuneScape history. So, I return to Osrs. I complete the quest getting 34 defense and 44 strength. But I achieved something more than that. A year ago, I started this series with a pretty simple goal. Complete a milestone in RuneScape, make it look cool. And while that might have been a really basic goal for some, I grew so much on the way. I learned how on earth YouTube works, I rediscovered my love for animation and learned Blender, just so I could make the intro for this video. I discovered such a wonderful community of people that have supported me through this endeavor. RuneScape is a game, and it can be enjoyed in so many ways. It's truly something special. And with that, we conclude Season 1. Season 2, we become a hero. Make sure you subscribe for more. I'll see you next time.